Hey, what's up guys? It's Roy here. So got an iPhone 17 Pro here, and I got the new Spigen Liquid Air here. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about this and getting it on and going over the details. So let me move that to the side and let's focus on the phone case real quick. So this is going to cost you around $16.99 on Amazon. So I'll link it down below with my affiliate link if you want to support the channel and do good things. Now on the inside, as you can see here, it's got that very recognizable spider web pattern that Spigen's known for. One thing you don't see is the MagFit or MagSafe rings. So there's no MagSafe with this, which is kind of a bummer, but the Liquid Air is kind of known for that. But it would have been cool if they did make a MagSafe version. I think a lot of people who like this case, because to be honest with you, this case always does really well when I do a review of it. So I think people that want this case might want MagSafe, but maybe I'm wrong. But that's the inside. Now you are going to get the air cushion technology in this one. So what you're getting, if I can show you, if I zoom in, is those little airbags in the corner. It even says it right there, air cushion technology, but that's going to help dissipate the energy away from the phone if and when you drop the phone in this case. So it just dissipates the energy away and hopefully doesn't break your expensive new iPhone 17 Pro. But yeah, let's go and get this bad boy slapped on here. So I'm just going to put that on, and that is all she wrote. But that's the look, guys. So the Liquid Air has this very smooth back, but I've always said it kind of reminds me of like tire treads. I don't know. That's what I've said for years. There isn't a lot of grip on the back, I will say. It doesn't have issues with fingerprints, really doesn't have issues with smudging. But this TPU material on the back, it is a matte finish. So you are, like I said, getting some sort of texture, but I do feel like it is a little slippery. It can be a little slippery. That's just my opinion. But I do like the texture of the camera bump. So it is more of like this like rough texture. It would have been kind of cool if this was that texture, but yeah, it is what it is. But you can see a nice little camera bump that's raised up. So we are getting protection for our lenses and flash and LiDAR sensors and all that fun stuff. So not bad with that. And then if you notice, as we're looking here on the side, we do have that texture on the sides that's going to give that extra grip, and it does. You can feel it. But the smoothness of the matte finish is very similar to the back. So it's not super grippy or rough or anything like that. Like say, for example, like the rugged armor that I've tested. Now we do get a nice raised power button. As you can see there, it is matte finish as well, and just a matte black. And then we do get that shiny cover over the actual camera control button. And so if you want to use the camera control button, then you can, and you're not going to have any issues with that. Now, one thing I will say though is trying to push that, I don't really get a lot of feedback or clickiness. So it almost feels like you have to push a little harder. I mean, it is what it is. I don't really use the camera control button. And honestly, like I actually don't mind if it's a little harder to push, because then that doesn't mean I'm accidentally pushing it like I do sometimes. So just something to point out there. And then if we look here at the bottom, this is just something that Spigen's about right now, is these holes for the lanyards. So if you look at it from that angle, it's just kind of funny to me. So got two holes there if you want to rock a lanyard on the right or left. And then of course we got some nice cutouts for the speakers and mic and the USB-C charging port. And then if we go to this side here, same rib pattern on the sides, do have some Spigen branding there. And then volume up and down and action button that is raised, as you can see as well. And a little bit of gloss around those, just like the power button as well. And then top down view, there we go. Front view on the side, you can see that we have lips around the actual screen. And it is tempered glass friendly, because I do have a whole tempered glass screen protector installed. So check marks all around. Now let's go ahead and do the wobble test. So we'll do face down, no shaking going on. Back down, no shaking going on. Something I absolutely love now with these 17 Pros is just no wobbly mess anymore. And then clicky button test, It's rare that I come across a Spigen phone case that has crappy buttons, but man, very clicky as well. Action button, responsive as well. And then even though we don't have MagSafe, I do want to test the MagSafe capabilities because I know we're gonna be able to wirelessly charge it, as you can see, and MagSafe charge it. Only downside is it's just not gonna hold. I mean, it finds it because it's thin enough, but as soon as I try to lift it up, it's coming right off. So you are not gonna be able to use this like on a nightstand or in your vehicle if you have like a vent charger or something like that. You know, it's only gonna work if you're just holding it, you know, or like in my Tesla, I can put it like on the wireless charger, or if you plug it in, obviously. But yeah, there's no way it's gonna hold up on anything. I mean, it might stay for a sec, but as soon as you put it in reverse or start driving or something, it's gonna fall right off. So there's the Liquid Air, guys. What do you think? I think it's just like all the other Liquid Airs. The only thing I like that's different is with these, like I said, 17 Pros, the Spigen cases are doing this full cover over everything and just exposing what needs to be exposed. And I like that. I like that it's not just a big cutout. Don't get me wrong, there are certain cases that I think the big cutout looks good, so you can let the color of the phone shine through. But in these instances, I like the black. I like just having that little bit of blue coming through, and I think it looks good. But let me know what you think. For $16.99 with Prime shipping, not a bad case, but it is very thin, but no MagSafe. So hit the like button if you liked the video. If you loved it, please subscribe, ring that notification bell for up-to-date content, and be safe. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.